Alright guys, we're going back to basics for our calculators. So all we're doing is making sure we know how to type everything in correctly. So here's a little reset button. Same thing right here. Turn it on, reset it. So we're going to type in negative 66 divided by 6. Alright, you have to push 66 first. Then you push the negative positive button right here. So you want to make sure it's negative 66, and then you push divided by, and you push 6, and then again, positive or negative button because these are both negative numbers. Go ahead and push enter or equal sign right here. And your answer is going to be positive 11. Okay. So I'm not worried about the dividing and the multiplying. This is actually really easy. So we have this handout front and back. The only thing I would say is maybe just be careful when you're doing something like this. So negative 3 times positive 3 times negative 3 times positive 3. So I'm going to go ahead, push a little reset. Push your little reset buttons right here. So then it's going to be negative 3. So 3 negative times, and then positive 3, just regular. So that's the first two. Enter. I'm going to put equals. So I have negative 9, and then I'm going to multiply times. It says negative 3, negative 3. Okay, so I'm going to put two more negative 3s. Just 3, negative, enter, and then one more times 3, and then negative equals. So I'm going to get negative 81. All right. So just be careful with the positives and the negatives for multiplying and dividing. The hard questions are actually the plus and minus, okay? This is where a lot of people get lost, especially with the minus. Okay, so let's do the harder ones. So right here, negative 7 minus negative 2 minus 9. So I always going to go from left to right. So reset, push your reset buttons. So 7 negative, so we have negative 7 right here. And then minus sign, that's going to be here, minus. And then we have a negative 2, so you have to push 2. And then you have to push the negative button. And then we have minus 9. So we're going to push minus again right here, minus. Then 9 equals. So I'm going to have negative 14. Negative 14. So you just follow everything in order from left to right. Okay? Like this. Negative 16 minus negative 36. So reset. So negative 16, you're going to push 16. And then the negative button. So negative 16 minus is this button. And then 36 negative equals. Then you should get positive 20. Okay, so that was number 11, positive 20. Okay, go to the back. Be careful with the decimals on the back of the handout. So it's the same thing, typing in your decimals and your minus signs. Now it's the fractions that are going to be the hard problems, right? So for the fractions, you need to turn them into decimals first. So right here, this minus sign, drop the minus sign first, and we're going to put this decimal and this decimal, okay? So 7 divided by 4, just type it in the calculator. So let's reset. So 7 divided by 4, enter. So that's 1.75. So it's going to be 1.75 minus, and then negative 1/2, we need that next. So be careful, because this is a minus sign, and then we're going to get a negative, all right? So reset. So it's going to be 1 negative, so negative 1 divided by 2, enter. So it's negative 0.5. So inside the parentheses, negative 0.5. Now we're going to put this in the calculator. So reset. 1.75 minus negative 0.75. So 1.75 minus, and then 0.5, and then make it negative. Enter. So the answer is 2.25. Okay, be very careful. Drop that sign in the middle, and then you're gonna do the decimals. Okay, so like right here, this is a plus, so put a plus sign. What is negative 3 divided by 2 as a decimal? Okay, let's do that. So 3 negative divided by 2 is negative 1.5. So we're gonna put that in parentheses, negative 1.5 plus, and then we have 8 divided by 5. So reset. 8 divided by 5, and then it's going to be 1.6. Now we're going to put this in the calculator. So negative 1.5 plus 1.6. Let's see what happens. Reset. So 1.5 negative plus 1.6 equals 0.1. Okay. So just be careful with that part, guys. Make sure you change them first and then you plug them in. All right, the regular decimals, the same thing. Just plug in the decimals. Be careful with the negatives. All right, you should be fine.